Playdata monitors all radio stations in your region and charts songs by number of plays. Welcome to the PDC Podcast.
Welcome to the PDC Podcast. We're here to share with you, our beloved listeners, the latest sound, celebrity news, fashion, hot topics, trending in the African diaspora and throughout Africa. I'm your girl, Dammy O, and with me today is the very troublesome DJ Woske. Why are you excited?
So it's with you today. So when have I not been here?
Why are you excited?
Why do you have to put today there? I'm always here. What's wrong with
With
you?
me today is DJ Woske. Stay complaining.
With
he
you
stays
always.
complaining.
With you always is the handsome,
Please, the only person there's always with me always is Jesus. Hello?
Jesus is my homie, so maybe it's me and Jesus together. So
all right, guys. With me today in the studio,
why
the
does it have to be
handsome.
today? Just stop saying today.
Okay, in the studio is the handsome but troublesome DJ Woske.
Fine boy, no pimples.
Oh my gosh, here we go again. This is why I don't like to encourage him.
What's up? How's life? How you doing?
This is why I don't like to encourage him. I am good. It's officially summer. Yay!
Wait, last time it was officially summer and you were doing Baywatch, so what's the difference now?
You don't understand. The weather dipped a little bit to the 50s and it was cold, but now we had like consistent heat. We've had consistent heat now.
I don't play that East Coast nonsense, man. It's been hot here since January.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
so,
it's officially our summer.
Oh, and so you've been going out more and dressing less, or whatever Drake said it.
I've been dressing less and going out more.
Children of nowadays.
Going out and dressing less more.
You don't know lyrics. Just stop.
Dressing less and going out more.
Anyway,
ever since I let this see you.
Ladies and gentlemen, to go on to a holy topic, today we're going to be talking about some like a fundamental part of the music industry. We want to talk about how we perceive, people funding their music careers. We want to talk about some highlights that have touched the news over the last few weeks.
Highlights, hot topics.
Highlights and hot topics, they are not mutually exclusive. So some things have happened since we were last on air. Mm-hmm. And then we just want to talk in general. How is it supposed to work? How do we perceive it's working? And then, of course, we're going to have the Playdata charts. Quick.
And Dammy rants. Hey.
Why do you have to jump into my flow? I was hyping myself.
Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Do not be a hater.
Anyway,
that color of hate does not look good on you.
Dammy, let me have a question for the week. What is your favorite TV show for this summer?
Really, to be honest with you, my favorite TV show that is back this summer. Okay, they're about to be 2. So have you watched Queen of the South?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Is it a movie or?
It's a series on USA. It's about this female drug lord baron from Mexico. She was with the cartel. She's badass. So that's one of my favorite shows for the summer. And Power is coming back. And Lord of the Rings. So not Lord of the Rings. Games of Thrones. See, I'm losing my mind.
Wow. Yeah,
Games of Thrones, Queen of the South, and Power.
Power is the one with the 50 cents, right?
Yes, and Ghost, handsome Ghost.
Yeah.
Ghost can get it.
Don't stop saying sexual things on the show.
I'm just saying they can get it. I'm not saying
what can
they can get it, but I haven't mentioned from who.
Get what, please?
He can get the love.
Nasty, gross.
The love.
I spray
the love of God.
I spray
neighborly love.
Holy water
brother to sister love. You funny. You are funny. You're bugging. You know what? You have a very dirty mind.
Boy, my mind is very clean. You are the one that's
you have a very dirty mind. I said he can get it. He can get the love.
Don't say that. You don't say that in a non-sexual situation. You don't.
Well, the way I was brought up, I don't know that one.
Okay. So I will
Did
allow
I
you
ever
to.
tell you the story about my friend that was introduced to a guy, and the first question the guy asked her was, "Where was you brought up?"
Oh, wait, what? He said what, please?
He looked at her and said, "So where was you brought up?"
Where did she meet such a person who brought him into her life?
It was one of her uncles though that wanted her to get married, So like, let's hook you up with a potential husband. And the guy was supposed to be this big accountant and everything, and very
Okay.
smart.
No. So
And
the
homeboy
money
comes
covers
and
it.
the guy comes and says, "So what was your brought up?" And she was like, "Excuse me."
Yeah, but just spend his money. I mean, I think that's all. It needs.
Money cannot solve certain issues.
Money can solve where was your brought up. At least for me, let him come to my own life.
No, there are some issues that money cannot solve. Only Jesus can intervene.
I mean,
What is where was your brought up?
Okay, so Dammy, my own final question. Okay, my own favorite TV show right now is it's not Prince of Thieves. It's called House of Cards.
Oh, House of Cards is back.
I know Off was in the title.
Yeah, House of Cards.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's a good show.
this summer.
Have you finished watching it?
No, I haven't. Don't spoil it. I haven't gotten.
Listen, I'm not giving any spoiler alerts.
You've watched it already.
Of course.
Wow, Dammy, I want to have your free time. God.
Listen, after a hard day at work and you come back from work and you're just chilling, sipping your glass of wine.
Wow, alcoholic.
Like right now I'm sipping my glass of rosé,
Wow. See, Dammy, you are older than me. I don't know. I want to be like you when I grow up. Anyway.
Are you sure?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Are you sure?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go on a quick break. And then we'll be right back to this alcoholic and this pure guy,
All right.
So we'll be back. This is DJ Woske and Dammy O on the
Dammy
PDC Podcast.
Oh.
Is that the wine talking?
Can I just be excited about myself?
Oh, so cute. Self-love. I love it.
Why are you such a killjoy?
I'm sorry. Okay. My binu.
We'll be right back, guys.
All right, we'll be back.
Welcome to the PDC Podcast.
Welcome back, guys. It's your girl Dammy O, and God, blood of Zachariah.
I'm not drinking wine. I'm drinking apple juice, but I still feel good either way.
How come you're the one drinking apple juice and I'm the one that's stable?
Because you are. No.
I'm just wondering.
How can you talk like Dammy? Don't make me cry on the call.
Did I hurt your feelings?
Yes, you're making me sound like an alcoholic, even though I don't drink alcohol.
You be fine.
Well, I drink alcohol. Don't let me lie. Anyway, so
just drink responsibly.
Yes, dude. Yes, yeah. Don't drink until you're over the age of 34. So.
Oh my God.
So, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about some things that have happened in the news, especially with regards to money and music, which is a very loose, category. But we're talking about funding your music career and how some the what you see is not exactly what your perception is, especially from an insider in the industry,
aka packaging.
Yeah, so a couple of weeks ago, one of the West African artists that's under Davido Music Worldwide label, Dammy Krane, was arrested on charges of fraud and weapons and.
Woske, chill.
Yeah,
let me give this gist in a sweet manner. You're
Okay,
not dealing. Dammy Krane.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember Dammy Krane from the hits like My Dear, the song with him and Davido, Issues. Yes, that guy that was stunting all over Instagram on private jets. Rolex this, Rolex that, champagne this, Miami tomorrow, San Tropez next week. Anyway, he got caught by the Miami PD for renting a private jet with stolen credit cards, and the private airline company reported him to the Miami Police Department, who was present at the tarmac, and they arrested him, and allegedly they found 7 credit cards belonging to different people in his possession. So he was arrested for a couple of days and was granted bail recently, but this is very bad for the African music industry.
I mean, no,
You
but
know?
it's bad for him. I mean, I don't think it extends to other
It
artists.
does. It does because it opens up the issue of the fakeness, the fake life that a lot of African artists are portraying out there.
I think that I mean that's very valid. But the excuse that he gave, and his mother went online and said, a couple of things, that it was the person who booked it for him that was fraudulent, that it wasn't his fault.
Which is possible.
Which is possible, but they found those things on him, right?
Yeah, and you know what? In all honesty, even with the way I laid the whole story, I mean, he's guilty until proven. Sorry, he's innocent until proven guilty. What?
Wow, I know what your inside mind is thinking.
He's innocent till proven guilty. It is possible that it wasn't him that did the whole fraudulent activities, because we all know when promoters have gigs and they bring all these artists, they pay for transportation, hotel accommodation and stuff, and majority of these artists don't bother to do their own due diligence to find out who the promoter is, what's their source of income, who are the people supporting the show financially. So it is possible that was the situation he found himself in, but it doesn't remove for the fact that he also portrays that fake life.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Like, tries to act like he's richer than he actually is, all these things. But a big part of it for me was that he at first, when the story came out, like, he was trying to spin it as a lie, and that it's not true. He's here and here and here.
Made it try to make it look like a publicity stunt for his new single, which I thought was ridiculous. Until
I guess his PR team realized that the Miami Police Department doesn't mess around. Like,
and then
it's
the company
information,
and the company who posted it tweeted about it.
Yeah, I mean, you see, when a private company does things, it could be made up, it could be anything. But the police department actually has a database of criminals that they've arrested, so anybody could go. And I went online to the
I saw I saw the mugshots.
Yeah, I mean, I went to the website, and I did Miami-Dade County website, where the jail where he was held, and his record, like his criminal record, was on there. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it was a cute picture though. It was a cute picture of Dammy Krane. I give him that. He was ready for his photo op moment. It was a cute picture.
I'm tired of you.
It was a cute picture. Most people look busted in their mugshot. It was a cute picture.
I mean, as a fresh boy, I mean,
fresh off
the look for my own mugshot.
Fresh off the private jets in Miami PD.
Exactly. Yeah. So here's the deal. Like, why? So if he's guilty of doing these things, like, why do you like the illusion of having money is a problem in the African music industry? I mean, in the
world, social media has caused us the problem.
I believe that regular people have that problem in that regular people like to look good, and then they don't want people to see them at their worst. I mean, that's natural for everyone, but I think for signed artists in the US, right, they have a paycheck. They have a real paycheck, and they have real contracts, but
even the real artists too here do that. I mean, look at Bow Wow that lied about him about to be in a private jet, and they saw him in economy on a regular flight flying down to New York.
Yeah, but Bow Wow doesn't have any contract. Right? We know doesn't have a record deal.
Shade.
No, it's not shade. It's
Shady
boots. He doesn't have a record deal. When last did Bow Wow release anything through anywhere?
Know, but he saved some money. I mean, from music and presenting 106 and Park. I mean, the guy will have small money now.
106 and Park has been canceled for years.
I'm sure the guy had saved some money and invested some money.
Not private jet money, but I mean, my main issue is this. Look, Dammy Krane, if you're traveling, right, why not just travel? Why take a picture? You know what? This wouldn't have been as big a deal if he didn't post pictures, trying to show himself up as somebody.
Do you know what annoyed me with that picture? Mm-hmm. You're in a private jet.
Yeah.
You're eating jollof rice from styrofoam plates. You people cannot afford to put it in proper plates. Like, that was just some.
First of all,
I never chop type of behavior.
It's styrofoam, first of all.
Whatever. I was giving you with the African accent.
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm pissed off about it.
Your pays there.
I'm highly pissed. I'm pissed off. People cannot put it in proper plates.
I just believe that like he has. It's just sad, and I just hope other people will learn that, because
They
it
won't.
was completely unnecessary to
They
post that
won't.
picture, so that when that bad thing now happened, people now
It's
had a
documented.
juxtaposition,
And people don't
yeah.
understand about social media is no matter what you put out there in the internet, it is forever. It's with geotags,
I think they
timestamps.
understand. The people
Listen,
understand
people
it.
don't
They just
understand. And
believe
once
that.
it's out there, it's out there. And the problem is now he's going to have to go to the court here in America. And these are all evidences that could be pulled out on him without needing his permission, because he put these images out there.
Yeah, it's I think it's the natural hubris.
I mean,
of
look at
human
the
beings,
story
right?
of Source Kid. That one really pissed me off because I like Source Kid. Like I miss having Source Kid in the industry, Nigerian music industry right now. They caught him on
he's been in
camera.
jail. They said he's been in jail for the last couple of years, right?
Yes, they caught him on camera. The surveillance camera caught him at an ATM doing dirt. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, Nigeria already has a bad image in the press for fraud and, this kind of behavior. The last thing we need is our musical celebrities who are supposed to be our musical ambassadors doing stuff like that. And then it's not only even Source Kid. You see the likes of Casey. Somebody caught him on Instagram posting some other person's picture of money. Another actress in Nigeria, she took the pictures of Kenya Moore's dogs and posted it on her own to make it look like it's her dog. And I'm like, what's wrong with people?
She named somebody else's dogs and be like, my new baby's
And
here.
the gag was when Kenya Moore put the thing on her page and said, some African woman is trying to steal my dogs.
Dogs, yeah. I think it's a disease of the mind. Again, it's not unique to Africans. I think, like we said, Bow Wow did it and he got caught posting pictures of a private jet, and then he was seen in economy.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's.
I mean, look at the one that happened recently. Roscoe Dash. Someone entered a Lyft and found out that his Lyft driver was Roscoe Dash. And when he was like, yo, Roscoe Dash got upset and canceled the trip. So the guy decided to out him on Twitter.
Whoa, really?
Yes, it happened like last week.
Was that Roscoe Dash that sang Swag Surfing?
Yeah, the one that sang the song with Wale and Waka Flocka.
No Hands.
No Hands, yes.
Got away your mom,
And then he gave
they
interviewed him and he gave some explanation that was just too long for what had happened.
Why he was a Lyft driver?
And like he has a couple of Lyft accounts that he borrows people his cars to do. I'm like, guy, you haven't released a song in forever. At least you have a job. You're not out there stealing.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, there's honor in working.
Yeah.
You could have been there doing fraud or, some crazy ass stuff, But these celebrities, they kill me.
But there's nothing wrong. Look, but here, there's like Roscoe Dash. Like no one has heard from Roscoe Dash in years. Mm-hmm. So there's nothing wrong with Roscoe Dash being a Lyft driver.
Exactly. The guy hasn't released a song in more than 10 years. Like, ain't nobody checking for you.
Yeah, exactly. So
like the day you bought out that song, we already knew you were a one-hit wonder. Get your check and keep it moving.
No, we didn't know. He has like 4 or 5 hits. Roscoe Dash is not a one-hit wonder.
Okay, how many?
Okay.
How many?
Okay,
How many do you play at a party right now? Because Woske, you DJ.
It's not about right now.
Woske, you are DJ.
Okay, let me list a
How
couple
many
songs
songs
for
of
you.
Roscoe Dash will you play at a wedding or a party or a gig
let me
that
list
you're
a couple
hosting and
songs.
everybody's
Okay,
gonna be
hold
like,
on.
hey.
Hold on. So Roscoe Dash, right, has a song called "All the Way Turned Up." You know that? It's a classic from the early 2010s. Mm-hmm. All the way
Turned
up.
up.
Yeah, exactly. And then Show Out with I think is it Show Out? Do you know Show Out?
Yeah.
Then you know No Hands, right?
No Hands is the biggest.
Yeah.
It's No Hands that made him.
Yeah. So that's 3 songs like to start off, and then I'm sure in the hood there's like 10 more.
Anyway, Roscoe had no
Yeah.
business trying to deny him being a Lyft driver. Listen, Lyft drivers make money too.
No, I mean, he could do whatever he wants, but I think that he wasn't trying to portray himself as something else, right? Like he said he had Lyft accounts and blah blah blah, and that happens.
Listen,
Whatever.
my problem with all these celebrities, they need to chill. Like, yeah, you're human. Yes, you're popular. We hear your songs on the radio. We see your music videos. But don't forget to add that human element to yourself. Because when you don't add that human element to yourself, you forget that aspect of you. That's where you get yourself in situations like Dammy Krane and Sauce Kid.
I think 90% of all that
You know,
stuff
Dammy
is
Krane is on
just-
his own
is hype.
better. Sauce
How is he
Kid,
better?
at least he's on this picture. Sauce Kid, there was video. I watched the video surveillance. It was
No,
they would-
but you,
let me
we all
tell
knew
you,
that-
tell you how bad it was. They put a surveillance video out saying that they were looking for the person in the video. I swear I watched that when I was like, blood of Jesus, that's Sauce Kid.
No, but before that, like
As a
before that,
Nigerian, my heart
even
dropped.
Even about 5 years
Like
ago,
if you are going to
the-
steal, you didn't know that there's camera there.
even about 5 years ago, there's a lot of stories going around about Sauce Kid and the law and having problems. So
He's always
I'm
had
not-
legal problems. Always had legal
exactly.
problems.
So I wasn't that surprised that Sauce Kid was in jail.
It's
or
not his
whatever.
first stint in jail anyway. I mean, he's a regular
Yeah,
visitor
so-
over there.
Yeah. So but now we'll circle back to the question, right? So why? First of all, I think we are getting way ahead of ourselves as African artists in trying to compare our swag with those of people with real record contracts.
Yeah, some people that have endorsement deals.
So Dammy Krane really has no business trying
Like
to
when
floss
last
on
did
a
he
private
even
jet.
when last did he release a song, for God's sake?
No, so let's actually even just not even talk about songs, really. Let's talk about
And I'm
the
really
contracts.
angry that he's, using my name, because his name isn't really Dammy Krane. I don't know where he got the Dammy from. Like, this man is out there calling himself
What?
Dammy. Like, I'm
Would you like to?
I'm
would
a-
you like
I'm
to
a
sue?
need-
I'll get you a lawyer.
I'm gonna need him.
I'll get you a
I'm gonna need him
lawyer.
to take that Dammy out of the Crane, because he's out there disgracing us.
But when he's saying Dammy Krane on the beats and you're shaking your bum, you don't complain.
I was happy then. Now until all this whole mess.
Yeah, you imagine. Yeah, you see, and that's the thing about it, and that's another part of the thing is like people don't really remember when good things are happening.
What do you mean?
It's when something bad
That's
happens.
not
that
true.
It
That
takes
that
over.
is not true.
So for instance,
He's a good
right?
artist, but he got himself mixed up in a really messed up situation,
That's what I'm saying.
and it's not
is
because
that
he's a
when-
celebrity.
When something
Because
bad
fraud
happens,
is a big
it takes
thing. You're
over.
taking away from other people. That's not right.
Let me give you another example. So Tiger Woods, right? Aside from there's two big things in Tiger Woods' life right now.
His titles
His
and
wife-
cheating.
His wife beating him up and because he cheated.
I'm sorry.
And then the second,
His wife beat him up.
Yeah, why do you think it was all on the news? He was trying to drive away. She was beating him up with a golf club.
Oh
'cause
my
she caught him
god.
cheating.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she.
How
she,
did I
like,
miss that part?
She knocked
That
his
is
teeth out.
awful.
Yeah, she knocked his teeth out. Then he was driving away. She threw a golf club at him, and he crashed into a fire hydrant. You didn't hear about this?
Oh my god. All I know is that he was cheating on her. I didn't really get depth into
Yeah,
the
that
whole
was drama.
situation.
Yeah, she beat him up. Anyway, so that was the first highlight, and then the second highlight is a couple weeks ago he got pulled over for
A DUI.
Exactly, you see that?
Yeah,
Those are
but
the
he
big
said it was
stories.
because he took a medication. The medication was gonna have a huge effect on him, which happens. That could happen. He's a human being. What's the big deal?
But like I'm saying, it's when bad things happen that it makes big news. And so people tend, like the regular audience, everybody tends to forget the good things you've been doing when the bad stuff
I don't think that's
comes to light.
absolutely true. I think it's the media that like they make it such a sensation. Like, oh my God, this person did this and that.
Okay,
but
name
we are the
something else.
fans. We still remember you for who you legitimately
So
are.
name one other thing that Tiger Woods has done in the last 5 years.
Well, okay, he hasn't been winning. I think he's retired now. But when he was in his prime, he was a very good golfer.
I don't think he's retired yet.
He's not retired.
I doubt it.
Okay,
very
homeboy
much.
hasn't
He-
won anything lately, so I ain't heard about that. But I ain't really paying attention to golf either. I mean, the only reason why I was watching golf was because Tiger Woods was there. Like, my
Yeah,
brother.
and then when he fell off, nobody watched anymore. So it's the thing is.
But then
when
I can't
negativity
speak. I can't
comes into
speak
the
for
picture-
everybody. I'm not really a golf fan, but I was supporting because a brother was on there. That's it.
No, my mom watches golf all the time, and she was like, "Yeah, nobody watches. Nobody's watching anymore because nobody's interested. There's no underdog story. Look, golf has been a game for rich people, right? And so only rich people can afford the tournaments. Only rich people can afford the equipment. And so that's why Tiger Woods coming up in it was very, very interesting.
Yes. It's like when the Serena twins started playing tennis. Like, it was like, yes.
The Williams twins, you mean?
Yeah, Serena Williams and her sister.
And they're not twins either.
Sorry.
So,
My bad. They sisters. I'm sorry. My friend's about to have twins and she was telling me today, so I'm mixing it up.
Oh, Beyonce?
No.
Oh, Beyonce's not your friend? Okay, forget. I don't want to know about it then. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What?
Well, it's Beyonce. Right?
No, a friend of mine. An actual person that I know.
Oh, Beyonce's not an actual person that
I don't know her.
Oh, I know her. I know Beyonce.
See?
Her last name is Knowles. She's
one
35.
of those delusional Beehive members.
Wait, I'm not a Beehive member. I just know Beyonce.
She's your cousin. She's your uncle's, auntie's, brother's cousin, sister, right?
Congrats on the twins.
What twins? Like, you ever meet them in your life? Moving on.
Wow, bro. Okay, you know what? I will tag you on that picture.
Because you're from H-Town, you feel like you have access to her. She's your cousin.
I'm not from H-Town. I don't care about all that. But when I meet Beyonce, I'll take a picture of the twins and I will tag Dammy O on it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have to go on a quick break.
Bye, Felicia.
We have to go on a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll talk about how funding your music career is supposed to happen versus what is actually going on.
Look at him. He's all flustered about this whole Beyonce twins. He can't even speak English anymore.
Wow, that was the perfectest sentence you've heard from me this whole podcast, and you're blasting me.
Well, guys, when we come back from our break, we'll be talking about funding your music careers, especially in the Afro musical sector. We'll be back. It's your girl, Dammy O, and the juvenile DJ Woske, and we'll be right back.
All right, we'll be right back.
Facts,
Charts, entertainment, and music, the PDC Podcast.
live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, guys, welcome back to the PDC Podcast. It's your homegirl, Dammy, and I don't know what to qualify him as. Introduce yourself.
Wait, what happened to your O? What happened to the O in Dammy O?
It's your girl, Dammy O, and introduce yourself.
People already know who it is. It's your boy, DJ Woske.
I've got a question for you.
What's good?
Who do you think you are?
I am the one and only DJ Woske on planet Earth, Dimension 1.
Okay,
Over
I've got
here.
another question for you.
Okay,
What do you think you are?
So tonight we're going to be talking about funding music careers and how is Dammy, I hate you. How it's supposed to work.
I had more questions after that.
I know, no more questions. You're cut off. Cut it.
Oh my god.
So how is it supposed to work? How does it actually work? And then what are some of the problems that we face as African artists with in the music industry? So first, in this industry, ladies and gentlemen, so typically, how it's supposed to work is you're scouted out by agents who review your body of work, the music you've done before, and then they decide, okay, you know what, yeah.
I've got a question. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be funny.
Okay.
Did you just say agents?
Why is that your focus right now? We're trying to share knowledge.
I'm trying to follow what you're saying, but did you just say agents?
What's wrong? Why do people hate the letter H so much? I mean, I don't understand.
Yeah, there's a difference between the A and the H. We're not speaking Yoruba here. We're speaking English. You guys say agents.
Yeah, but the letter H doesn't have an H sound in it, right?
No.
Because you just put an H sound in an H.
Agents.
Which is...
You said agents.
I said agent.
You.
Anyway, back to the beginning of my
Please
sentence.
share your knowledge. Just avoid the H factor.
Anyway. So what we found out is typically how it's supposed to work is you're scouted out by agents. And the agents now, the music label decides that they want to put money on your talent or on your work.
They want to invest in you.
Work. Exactly. and then you sign a deal either. And sometimes it's about how many records you owe them, right? So they'll say, oh, we'll sign a 3-record deal, a 3-album deal.
We'll pay this
or
much.
Yeah, and then we'll distribute it for you. Or you signed a 2-single, 3-single deal if they're trying to see how much the market reacts to your stuff. So an example of the record deal is Cash Money signing Lil Wayne for 7 albums or whatever. And then saying that after 7 albums they'll release him, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And then an example of like a 2-3 singles deal is like Woske signing with Sony RCA, and then them saying that they'll pay him so amount for 3 singles, where 3 singles and maybe 2 remixes or something like that. So that's an example of a paycheck. Really, so someone like Wizkid, someone like Ayo, who also signed RCA, and about the 10 other African artists who are signed with Sony RCA currently. Those people, when they flout money or they show off, you know that there's
legitimate source of income.
It's legitimate. So same with Davido. Davido comes from a rich family, so his money is unquestionable.
Yeah,
right?
he funded himself from ground up.
Yeah, exactly. And he also is. I think he is also signed with
Sony.
Yeah,
I think I don't know if it's a deal to do a few singles or a distribution. I'm not sure.
I think it's similar to the Wizkid and Ayo.
Okay.
And so so when those guys flout money, it's fine. And they sometimes they talk nonsense.
30 billion for the account, yeah.
and then they throw the money in their fans' faces sometimes when they face hate, whatever. So now you have the copycats, right? So even though Dammy Krane is supposed to be under Davido's label, I don't think, from evidence, right, I don't think there's really any money involved in this. I think he's just attached to the label for him to expand his brand.
Yeah, I think it's like similar to what Tiwa Savage is doing with Rock Nation, like, more or less like the management talent aspect. I don't think it's based on, how many singles he brings out or money involved. I think it's just more for the association.
I think Tiwa Savage's deal with Rock Nation
is management.
Is it management or distribution?
Management.
Oh, okay.
Management.
Okay. So that means Tiwa Savage is paying Rock Nation then.
Something like that. According to my battle friend that came to America, something like that.
Oh, that's how City Cat talks.
Something like that.
I see. Yeah. So here's the deal. So African artists. Let's talk about Nigeria. People like Dammy Krane, who don't necessarily have a real record deal, are now, they feel like they need to show that they have money. They feel like other people are looking up to them for whatever reason, because Dammy Krane had a good deal with Hypertech Records under Two-Face.
But his career didn't really take up as much.
Yeah, they said they broke up. I read that they broke up the Hypertech deal, Dammy Krane's Hypertech deal, because of a breach of contract, and we don't know exactly what that breach of contract is. But what happens is, when people get involved in a record deal, quote unquote, and this is what typically happens. They kind of blow it up out of proportion and try to show people like they've blown, they've arrived, they've done this, they've done that. And then it creates a problem for them, because then they can't, when they hit a downward spiral, they can't show people that they're falling off. And so people are not humble about the fact that they are just starting out.
They don't understand that they have to climb the ladder and pay their dues. They want to climb the ladder from the top, and it doesn't work that way.
I mean, it's kind of sad, because I think there's a lack of education on the side of musicians and artists knowing what they should look for when they're trying to sign a record deal, and marketing yourself and putting your worth out there and putting your talent out there to show people that even without a record deal you can sell your own music. Like in this day and age, right, of having an open internet, where there are people like Lady Donnelly and Odunsi the Engine and Jules and Mr. Easy. Mr. Easy is a very good example of an independent musician. Adekunle Gold.
Yes.
You know, independent musicians actually making money out of their talent because they've shown that record deal or no record deal,
they have the great
I'll
team.
go out there,
They hustle.
I'll make music. Yeah. I'll go out there. I'll make.
But
music,
you need
I'll
to
make
understand
money,
people like
and I'll be fine.
Adekunle Gold and Mr. Easy are people that have a business acumen. And if you look at the history of Mr. Easy, he's always been a promoter, promoting shows and stuff in Ghana. So he's not a novice to how show business works. And he's been able to surround himself with a good team that taps into the purpose of what he's trying to do.
But part of it is also common sense, right? Don't build yourself up as something you're not.
But common sense isn't that common. You can't compare this artist to, like, say, an artist that came out from Ajegunle who, him receiving that little attention is larger than life for him. Someone that wasn't able to afford 3 square meals all of a sudden can go to a 5-star restaurant. It's different. You're dealing with this young cats you're mentioning, people that are educated, have a business acumen, have ran their own businesses and have been successful at it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but I think humility is very underrated in our artists, especially our African artists.
You know what? Humility is a problem. We're not humble people by nature.
Yeah. I mean, there's some people who are humble. I mean, I just don't understand. Like, if you fall off, just fall off gracefully. Don't be. Why are you stealing money to show people that you're still on top? Like, what is, I mean, like, for instance, and I'm glad you brought up Roscoe Dash. Roscoe Dash is making an honest living,
and he's still probably getting royalties from his songs.
From his songs, yeah. So what is? I think our problem, especially in Nigeria, our problem is just cash. Money is a disease.
It's the poverty. It's the poverty.
And it's sad poverty. Because we keep looking bad to the world. I mean, if Dammy Krane was arrested in Nigeria, we wouldn't blink more than once.
Yeah, but then again, you have to look at it. It's poverty, and whether you like it or not, Africa is a very classist society as well. It's how much you have that affords you the kind of audience that you possess, the kind of people that hang around you. Some of these artists feel like, I need to do this so I can be in certain places and mingle with certain people. But they don't understand that hard work ultimately pays off. Forget all this flashiness.
I hope that, and I'm seeing a change, right? I'm seeing that, especially thankfully to the internet, where people with real talent are coming out on top. Mm-hmm. I mean, Adekunle Gold has been singing for a while, and then he got signed to YBNL out of the blue. Like, we're having a conversation 2 days, and then 2 days later he was signed. And I was like, wait, what? What happened? He was like, I don't know, bro. They just contacted me and we hashed out the details. And I'm like, okay, that's
nice.
That's cool. Yeah. So people with talent can't be as buried as they used to be.
And you look at someone like Mr. Easy, the drive is there, the talent is there.
And he's always working.
He's always working, and he understands the business. So it's not like some random kid that could know how to sing, and
And that's how you get to appreciate people like Davido and Woske as well. Like, you see them, they're always working,
always
releasing
always
music.
working.
I mean, because I don't see why Dammy Krane doesn't release music every week.
I don't know what the problem is.
I mean, he has the political capital, right? He has a sort of a name. Mm-hmm. If you're hardworking, we should be able to see the results of your hard work.
But the problem is they're not working. Instead of being in the studio, putting in hours working, they want to compare themselves to the likes of Davido and Wizkid. But the problem is they forget, you don't see Wizkid in the club. You don't see Wizkid in the party. Wizkid is one of the most hardworking Nigerian artists. He's always working. So he's sacrificing one thing in order to get the other.
Let's just hope. Let's hope. Again, you know what? We can hope all we want, but I mean, the hardworking people will always, will always come out on top. So let's hope that people change and become hardworking if they're not right now, mm-hmm. so that they'll actually make the money they deserve instead of using other people's credit cards and having gun charges and all these things. It's
ridiculous. I feel very bad for Dammy Krane because The American justice system don't care if you're a celebrity. They
They
don't care about
like,
fan
especially as a black
base.
person,
They don't
do
care.
these
And
things.
it's in the state of Florida.
Yeah, where they don't care about
Do you understand?
African
Do you
Americans
know
either.
the
Yeah, so don't
conviction
mess up.
rates
Yeah,
for black people in Florida?
yeah,
It is
just
ridiculous. And then they
I think
catch you
it's
with
a level of
physical
complacency.
evidence. It's crazy. My only
Yeah,
hope
it's a
for
level
him
of
is
complacency.
he
Yeah.
gets a very good lawyer. But even with getting a good lawyer and whatever, I find it very difficult to believe that he's going to get out of this without some consequence.
Yeah,
Because even in here in
probably-
America, even if he didn't, granted, yes, he wasn't involved, he didn't book for the plane, he didn't have the credit cards, but the fact that you are an accomplice by association.
I think he might get.
I mean,
what
he
might
can't say
happen
that he
is,
didn't know that guy was fraudulently getting his money. I'm like, where did he get the money to be flaunting shows?
He can say whatever he wants.
And then it
I
makes me
think what
wonder, like,
what
how many
probably
songs
happened-
that Dammy Krane bought out lately that he's doing a show anyway.
So I don't know any of those details, but I think what will probably happen, worst case, he's put in jail for a couple years.
I think he might get
the
away with
second-
probation. I don't know about jail term because being his first first
I don't think
offense.
I don't think probation is more unless he's an American citizen, right? Which I don't.
Or they
know.
just send him back
But,
to Nigeria and not allow him enter the States again.
Yeah, I think that's the second worst is that he gets deported and that's it.
But I doubt he's going to get away scot-free.
No, there's no Scots free. There's no Scot free. They like the sheet they have on him. They have like 7 different counts of fraud and then gun charges. Oh no, that's not something you get even as a white person.
It's
like,
ridiculous. In the state of Florida, I mean, if it's like New York City or the state of New York, I'll be like, okay, you're gonna get a fair chance. But it's Florida, the land of stand your ground. Trayvon Martin, like, are you serious? Nah.
I mean,
Nah.
he's lucky there wasn't like a real bust. They just arrested him off the plane.
No,
I
they
think,
can't really.
so-
There was no need for a major bust. It's a small time. Their situation was small time.
You say small time now. When the details come out now, you'd be like, what?
It's small time now. Like, white collar crimes. This is not like some racketeering, gun. Do you understand? Drug dealing type situation.
Who knows? Let's see what happens anyway. Let's see.
I feel bad for him because there's no
I find it
coming
hard,
out of
like,
this.
I find it like, for instance, there's this kidnapper who was caught in Nigeria called Evans.
Oh.
He used to kidnap people and kill people. I don't feel bad for criminals.
I don't.
Because I mean, so if you get caught, good. But if you don't get caught, good. But I don't feel bad for you if you decide that you want to do bad things in order to get your selfie on, to spend other people's money. Then whatever you get,
Which
you
is why I
deserve
want to
it.
do
So-
a PSA to people, like people that feel, oh, my friend does fraud or whatever, it's none of my business. Let me let you know, the day he gets caught by the law, and if you've had any kind of interaction, you're an accessory.
I mean, they'll
So people
they'll all figure that out in good
people
time.
need to be careful who you associate with, because in all fairness, let's just say hypothetically he didn't know anything about it, but he can't say he didn't know what that guy was up to. Because let's be honest, what is whoever's the promoter's source of income?
I think that's all legal. This thing. I'm just saying straight up, like, you were caught with other people's credit cards. You were caught with guns. I mean, I like and drugs. So let's say drugs is marijuana, right? So let's leave that out of it. But you're caught with guns. Like, you can't say you didn't know there were guns in your luggage or you're carrying guns or whatever.
But I don't think
So
the
I
guns
just
were
think-
his. I think it was for the other person.
Again, I don't know the
Well,
details.
because they were
but,
both traveling together. They were both traveling together.
if I'm-
They booked him for gun charges too.
I mean, I don't know. If I'm traveling with someone and they find guns on that person and they don't find guns on me, they can't book me with guns unless I'm in an apartment where there are guns lying around. Then that's a different case.
Which
But
kind of
again,
reminds
I
me of
just-
one of my
I-
rants a couple of weeks ago. Remember when I was talking about the girl that was a big time fashion blogger, fashion influencer with thousands and millions of followers that got busted for credit cards? Same situation. People need to be careful. Don't look up to people. You don't know their source of income. Be careful of the kind of people you hang out around. Just because some guy is balling, making money, busting bottles, private jets, if you cannot account for what he does for a living, be careful.
Yeah. I mean, again, so I think the point has been made, but I just hope that people are more because people watch music videos and just assume that that's life. And look, for instance, a lot of the African artists I know in Nigeria, they have second jobs, like they have full-time jobs, they have 9 to 5s. Because they know that it's a struggle making money.
Exactly. Look at the example
musician.
of Nato C. Nato C has his oil and gas thing, whatever he's doing, and he
Nato
raps.
C doesn't make music anymore.
While he was making music, he was also doing business.
Yeah. So, but I mean, anyway, I think the point has been made. Just know as a musician, as a full-time musician, what your rights are, what you need to communicate across the board to the production companies and the labels, so that you're not stuck in a situation where you feel like,
and don't jump into a record contract without understanding it. And also,
I think that's what I just said.
And also, I'm sorry, I was piggybacking on what you're saying. And also, for all the Afrobeats artists that come into America to do shows, please verify who these so-called promoters are and how they're paying for the funds, that they're using. And if they're booking your tickets, paying for your hotel, please make sure that you see the names that are used for these bookings and they match the name of the promoter, so you don't get yourself in situations like this. It's very paramount because once you're in America, it's a different ball game.
And my advice to that is just, I mean, if you have a manager, make sure your manager is accountable. Like, I don't expect Dammy Krane himself to be checking all these details, but if you have a manager, make sure that that person is on the up and up, because it could be his manager that's doing all these things, and he's just caught up in the middle of it. Anyway, we've spent way too much time on this. We're gonna go on a quick break, and then we'll be back with Dammy's rants.
Yeah.
And we'll be back with the PDC quiz show.
Yay! Let's do this, people.
All right. So this is DJ Woske and Dammy O on the PDC Podcast, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Ororo no be crude oil, pussycat no be tiger, monkey atosi chimpanzee. Walk you, but I no be for monkey o. Iwo na fe she big boy, swagger when she fall o. Walk you. Hey guys, my name is Adekunle Gold, and you're listening to the PDC Podcast. This is the best. Keep listening. We love you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the PDC Podcast. It's your boy DJ Woske, and right here next, we're gonna be having somebody who's trying to rant at us about something. I don't know who you are. Introduce yourself and tell us what you're going to talk about.
Don't be funny. It's your girl, Dammy L, and I'm about to have a quick conversation. How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh, we out here. What?
Oh my God, you are so lame.
You're
So, it's not really a rant. It's more of like something I read on Time Magazine. It's an article I read about Time Magazine, which says that majority of young or just single people dating in New York City are possibly dating multiple people at the same time.
Dammy, why are you doing such? Okay, no, I'm not supposed to talk during your rant.
You can
Yeah,
talk. You can talk.
No. I'll let you do your thing. Do it.
They're dating multiple people at the same time. So, for people that think that, oh yeah, that's my boyfriend, oh yeah, that's my girlfriend, you probably the side guy or the side girl, and the percentage was a whooping 33%. So, it got me thinking. What is the reason behind that? Is it because there's a staggering number of ratio of higher females to male in New York City? And I think a lot of people that think they're in relationships should actually sit down and have a conversation with their partners just to know what their real position is, because it's crazy out there. And with that, I'm done.
Wow. So you mean to say that people are having extra boyfriend, extra girlfriend out there in New York
Yes,
City?
a whopping 33%.
I cannot relate. I'm single and I'm single for the longest time in the future. So we're good. We're good to go. Yeah,
And
I'm
they
covered.
also
I'm
have
covered.
a highest rate of people saying that it's okay to date multiple people at the same time. What is this world becoming?
I mean, but in Lagos, Nigeria, you know that's the rule. They marry people, have
Standard.
multiple. Yeah. So I think it's the world in general. People are exploring the fact that you have multiple options. And
Exactly.
it's
So when
easier
you're
to
calling
meet.
your boo is not picking up. Your boo is always tired. Your boo don't pick the phone up after 9 p.m. Your boo is always at a
Damn.
meeting around 11, 12. Your boo is
Wow.
tired or calling out of work the next day. Just like your boo is probably tired from a heavy night of drinking or heavy
Wow.
session of work. That is why their
Wow.
schedules are packed and you don't have your time.
I'm just happy I don't have to do. I mean, like I deleted Tinder like weeks ago, so I'm
You're
free,
still on
man.
Tinder
I'm
in
free, man.
2017.
No, I said I deleted it weeks
Oh,
ago.
Jesus. I'm just I'm
Anyway.
making sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for what? It's time for the PDC quick.
Bam, 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 bam.
Let's do this. Okay, Dammy, are you ready to
I'm
get all these
never
questions
ready.
wrong?
I'm never ready.
Okay, so are you ready
Let's
now?
do this.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, according to the playlist charts, most played songs in Nigeria week 25. Which of these three songs? Oh, I hear you clicking. Don't click. Do not
Clicking
click.
on what?
You're clicking on your phone. You're
I
searching
wasn't
for the answers.
clicking.
Okay,
I
so
just dropped my glass of wine. Why
Wow,
why are you
Alcohol
why are
at
you
this
bothered
time?
about me and what I'm doing?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Can
Dammy.
I
I'm sorry.
drink my wine in peace?
Yes, you can drink your wine. Yes, drink your wine. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so most played songs in Nigeria, week 25, 2017. Which of these three songs is the number one song? Okay, choice. Despacito remix by Luis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee featuring Justin Bieber. Number 2, Fall by Davido. Banana Fall on You.
She's you that banana will
And
fall on.
then-
Look at this guy.
that song is ridiculous. And then number 3 option is Juice. Too much
So
juice.
what's
too much sauce
the
by
question again?
The question is which of these songs is number one?
Hey, Daddy
For
Yankee,
week 25.
Luis Fianso featuring Justin Bieber, Despacito.
You see?
Hey, I like that song.
Luis who? Luis who did you
Luis
say?
Fonsi.
Okay, I thought you got that name. Okay, you got it right. That's
Behave
correct.
yourself.
That's correct. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to the next question. So now, which of these three songs is number one currently in what today is June 21st? Is today 21st?
But
20.
20.
Okay, yeah. So June 20th, Spotify charts on the Play Data Charts website. I hear you clicking, but
I'm not clicking
anyway.
anything. What's wrong with you?
Anyway, if you guys want to find out the answers, you can click on playdatacharts.com
God.
and you can find the answers. But which song is the number one on the Spotify charts on the 20th of June 2017? 3 options. Option number 1, I'm in love with the shape of you by Ed Sheeran, Shape of You. Number 2, Humble by Kendrick Lamar. I want to sit down, be humble.
Yoruba remix.
When they sit down, be humble. Okay, I'm actually going to give 4 options. The third option is 2 shots. Go so we do again. 2 we say
Hey, mask
up. And then option number 4, Despacito remix by Luis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee, and Justin Bieber. Which of these songs is number 1 on the Spotify charts? That's correct. Whatever. Okay.
Because I play that song so much. That
So you are the one that makes it
I
number
play
1.
that. I've killed the song.
Out of 48 million streams, you are.
I probably pay like 30 million of them.
No, my goodness, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of the shape of you. Anyway, so final question.
You're weird.
I'm tired of the shape
You're
of
really
you.
weird.
So which of these 3 songs is number 1 on the list of things that DJ Woske
Oh, God.
likes?
Here we go with the
Okay.
personal questions like we care.
So is not personal. Sorry. So, which of these three songs? Option 1, African Bad
Ah,
Girl.
God,
by
I
Wizkid
like the
featuring
way
Wiz-
you are feeling your dancing. Girl.
Oh,
That's
wow.
my jam.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. Yeah. Leave
Stars
it
on
for
the
Wizkid
beat,
to sing.
girl.
Option number 2, Wild Thoughts by DJ Khaled.
Wow,
Rihanna,
wow,
and
wow.
Bryson Tiller.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, and then number 3, Massage.
Yo,
Which one is DJ Woske's favorite thing?
guy, you know what? I'm gonna send you a gift card for a massage. I'm tired of this.
A Dammy massage?
No,
Is it a Dammy
I don't. I'm not a
massage?
masseuse. I'm sending you a gift card for massage.
No, I
I'm
don't
over
care.
this.
I don't care if it's a
I'm
masseuse.
over this.
I don't care if you're a masseuse. Just put your hand
I
on
can't
my
help
shoulder
you.
over here.
I pounded yam for the most part of my life. My hand is hard. I can't help you.
And pound my shoulder.
Ew,
What's
that
wrong
is
with
so
you?
weird.
Why are you acting like this?
Excuse me, HR. HR, sexual
Wow.
harassment.
Wait, wow. I can't ask for a massage again.
HR, sexual
Ladies and
harassment.
gentlemen, have you answered the question? No, you haven't. So you got it wrong. have you?
Massage.
Massage is the answer? Is that your final answer? Are you sure? You don't want to phone a friend or use one of your lifelines? Massage. Okay, that oddly enough, I don't know how you got that right, but that's correct. That's the correct
See,
answer.
the devil shamed everybody today. I got all the questions.
3/3. 3/3.
I came prepared.
I'm really impressed. Very, very well done. Okay. Look at you.
Oh, I'm so over DJ Woske.
I guess I'm not tired of the shape of you anymore.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
alright, so-
HR. I want to write a grievance. I want to
Ladies-
write a
oh,
grievance.
wow.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah. You're not going to make money from me. It's not going to happen. Sorry. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, because I have 20 naira in the account, yo. So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our show
Yes.
for the
It's
day.
been so nice
And,
having you guys today. Woske has totally
Yeah.
had me cracking up.
What? That's done
cracking
what?
up.
What? Yeah, because that's what we comedians
Oh,
do. Okay,
Jesus
darling.
Christ.
Okay,
The guy
so-
called himself a clown.
No, clowns are not comedians. Clowns are clowns. Comedians are money-making bad boys of the industry. Let's do this. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, so we thank you guys for joining us on the PDC podcast.
Thank you guys for stopping by
and it's-
today.
It's been a wonderful show. We appreciate you for sticking with us till the end, and we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks again. Remember to visit playthecharts.com for your latest updates in charts, music, gossip, gist, and all other things that we have on our website. And saying that, Dammy always going to tell you how much he loves
Mwah,
you.
mwah, 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 mwah. Kisses. Enjoy the summer. It's Baywatch season. I love you guys.
That was way too much. Stop that.
You're just a hater that the kisses are not directed towards you, but to our
I don't
lovely
want kisses.
listeners.
All I want is a massage.
Enjoy summer, and we'll be back with more juicy stuff next time.
Juicy. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Too
have a
more
good night.
juice,
Take care,
too more
guys.
sauce.
Bye.
Bye.
Playdata monitors all radio stations in your region and charts songs by number of plays. Welcome to the PDC Podcast.